So my name is Dominic Wakerley. I am a clinical research fellow working on the Paradigm for TB trial at MRC CTU at UCL. So the Paradigm for TB trial is a seamless phase 2B, 2C trial, which is looking at trying to generate new regimens that can be used to treat both drug-sensitive and drug-resistant TB. So what I mean by phase 2B, 2C is that it can be thought of as two different trials in one. So there's the phase 2B trial, where we're looking at a lot of different experimental regimens, comparing them against the established standard of care control, and trying to work out which of these 11 experimental regimens is the best, and which is, looks as safe as well as being very efficacious. And then from there, the best of those will proceed to the phase 2C trial, which is looking at trying to work out what the optimal duration of these regimens are. So at the end of it, the idea is to have some regimens which are, in an ideal world, shorter and as or more efficacious and as or more safe than the current standard of care regimens. So as of now, we've passed a bit of a milestone in that we've just passed 300 participants for the phase 2B, the trial. So that's about 75% of what we're expecting to recruit for this part of the trial, which is a great achievement. And this is done through 15 sites that have been greenlit to date. And they're over 5 different countries, so Tanzania, Uganda, South Africa, Moldova, and Vietnam. So any trial with this sort of scale and this size over several countries will come with a number of challenges, but just to pick a few at random. So setting up the sites takes a lot of time, and because you're across different countries, there are sort of different priorities that different healthcare systems have and different regulatory bodies have. And it's about liaising with them closely and also liaising with the local communities where the trial will be done to sort of develop the right materials, including the patient information sheet, that sort of helps reflect the understanding of the disease and the trial to the local participants. Other issues include drug supply. So we have a lot of different regimens in the 2B and across a lot of different countries, which means that we have to keep a very close eye on how these drugs are being used. I mean, it's because of the way that people can be randomized to any different regimen, means that one country might be using much more of a drug than another one, and it's just about really trying to keep a very close eye on things. So we've got a very good pharmacist and a very good team keeping it almost day to day on the IMP or the stock levels of the drug at the moment. And finally, the other issue at the moment is trying to manage all the different samples that are being generated from the trial, which will be essential for deciding what is the best regimen to proceed to the 2C. And these samples need to be stored in the right place, and then they need to be shipped to the right place for them to be processed in time for us to be able to make the decision. And that is a lot of moving parts, a lot of logistical issues, and a lot of different people to speak to, but that is one challenge that we're engaging with at the moment. So now we're coming towards the end of the phase 2B stage of the trial. Is we need to sort of go into what we call the interim analysis, which is where we sort of decide which of these regimens is best to proceed to the next phase of the trial, the 2C phase. Then we need to wait some time for the results to be generated. So that will leave a bit of a gap between the 2B and the 2C. So what we've actually done is we've done sort of a second wave, which is a similar design to the existing 2B, which we're calling Wave 2, which has less arms. It just has 4 experimental regimens against the control arm. And that's introducing 2 other new drugs, and just to see how they work in these regimens, to try and get a bit to maximize the recruitment potential that we have and to get as much information we can get.
So let's end together.